Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano and what is next for Cardano, or what path do we feel like Cardano is going to take. Certainly with it being April, we feel very bullish about Cardano and the price of Cardano, and have previously stated we think perhaps by the end of May, Cardano could reach around about $3. We still believe that. We're going to be breaking it all down in this video. Of course, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano in terms of price, where it is today, what we think is to come. We are going to take a look at the overall crypto market. Of course, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. We're going to be taking a look at the total money in the entire crypto space, and we're going to be relating this all to Cardano. We're going to be telling you why we believe Cardano still has a long way to go, why we could perhaps see a $3 Cardano in the next sort of couple of months. We are going to focus on what's going to happen in the next couple of months. We're going to take a look at the bigger picture of Cardano and where it's going, and we're going to cover some news from Ethereum. Well, it's technically about Ethereum, and a lot of you out there might be going, "Why on earth are you talking about Ethereum on a Cardano video? You know, we hate Ethereum." I think there's no reason to hate Ethereum necessarily. They are competitors. In my opinion, it's absolutely healthy that we have that competition in the crypto space. Because what that's going to promote is innovation from not only Ethereum, from Cardano, from Binance Smart Chain, from all the smart contracts. They are now competing and have a competitive necessity to innovate and improve. So I think this is good. And the news essentially is Visa settles USD transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. This is not just significant for Ethereum, it is significant for every single cryptocurrency out there. It's significant for the entire space and is certainly significant for the Cardano blockchain. And the reason why that is, guys, is because how many people out there use Visa? It really highlights the fact that blockchain technology is going mainstream, and Cardano has all of this to come. We're going to touch on the roadmap of Cardano and why, we have a 5-step roadmap. We are only on the 3rd step. We've not yet completed the 3rd step. We are working our way through it. And essentially this 3rd step is Gogan, where the introduction of smart contract capabilities is allowed on the Cardano network. So you will see stable coins come and be built on Cardano. You will see DEXs, you will see oracles, you will see DeFi, etc., etc., etc. Essentially, you will see Cardano gain the capabilities that Ethereum now has, and Cardano do indeed claim to be a 3rd generation blockchain, and they say that Ethereum is only a 2nd generation, Bitcoin being a 1st, and they are the next sort of step in the process, in the kind of blockchain evolution. Now, how does this relate to Cardano's price? So we have really, we've not really gone over the all-time high for Cardano. We think a big move is due. We think that we have similar structure setting up now to the kind of structure that we saw prior to a sort of big impulse. We think we still have this kind of structure taking place that we saw down here before we kind of saw a big impulse. We think the same thing is playing out today, and you are going to see an impulse for Cardano to the upside in a short period of time. Perhaps, the start of this month, in the next couple of days, that is going to essentially take us to around about $3. Why do we think that? Well, one way that, you can kind of predict the crypto market and what it's going to do is you can take a look at prior cycles and more specifically prior bull cycles and have a look how the price of the overall market reacted, and that's what we're going to do now. When you're trying to predict the future in crypto, the first kind of place you go is its history. So you look at the past to kind of predict the future. Of course, things don't have to follow similarly. However, markets have an element of emotion involved in them, an element of psychology involved in them. And it's, one reason I've been so profitable in the crypto space is because I follow something called the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory, which essentially dictates that Bitcoin essentially repeats its cycle every 4 years. It follows a similar pattern every 4 years. I can quickly show you what that looks like if we switch this to a logarithmic scale. Essentially, these dips are every 4 years. This structure plays out. So we are on the last year of the we are on the last year of the 4-year cycle theory now, which essentially is your 2017 sort of bull run. And what we can do is we can take a look at how the overall market reacted in terms of market cap last April and May, and we can apply that to today and say, hey, are we setting up for a similar thing? So far, March, we sold off in 2017. We saw the same thing happen this year, and essentially what that was followed by, after that sort of capitulation phase, was followed by a move that essentially took the overall crypto market from around about $19 billion all the way up to the end of May to around about 56, 57, 59, $58 billion. So nearly a 3x, so like a 2.7x. I think the same thing is coming this April and May. It's why it's the core reason why we said we're going to see a big move. We see a lot of similar structures playing out with Cardano, and we think essentially what is going to happen is it's going to essentially more than double in a very short period of time. I think when you compound how this overall market is moving, the volume of money that's still to come into it, and then you add the good news stream that we are just continuously getting for Cardano. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that good news stream is only going to continue to get better. When we see smart contracts coming out, what you are going to see is you're going to see money flowing into Cardano as a result of people building on top of their application. This means that, as an overall project, it will increase. Cardano has done pretty well in terms of pullbacks. We haven't pulled back in sort of similar ways that other coins have done. And the reason being for that is really because you stake this coin. There is a value to it, not just a kind of a utility token value. There is an actual value to owning the project. And essentially, we think that Cardano is just following Bitcoin. Ethereum has followed Bitcoin more closely, but that's because it is a larger altcoin. It's been here longer. Cardano only really launched in 2017 properly. So essentially, this is its first real bull cycle. And if we remember, we've said that a $5 Cardano is pretty achievable. I think the market of the overall crypto market, not the overall crypto market, the overall market cap of Cardano is around about $38 billion. It's currently fifth in terms of position, in terms of its size of market cap. So $38 billion, we think a 5x is absolutely achievable from there. That would put us over a $5 Cardano. That would be somewhat similar to what Ethereum did back in 2017 when, you didn't really have any of the kind of institutions involved. You didn't have any of the kind of progress in the space in terms of technology or the technological sort of capabilities of the space. You didn't have the DeFi. You didn't have NFT. Well, you had a version of NFTs with CryptoKitties, but it hadn't really blown up in a similar way. And we can talk about Ethereum, and one reason we talk about Ethereum is because it's almost already done a lot of these things that Cardano is, setting out to do. And we can look at how the price has reacted as a result of that. We see billions of dollars flowing into the Ethereum ecosystem as a result of NFTs. Cardano has all this to come. So I am extremely bullish on Cardano. We have a lot of people asking me on a daily basis to do Cardano videos. I am all in crypto, not all in Cardano. Cardano is a large part of my crypto holdings. However, there's so much going on in this space. I think one of the keys to the cryptocurrency universe when it comes to investing is diversification. I have learned on many occasions that to sort of be all in on one coin doesn't always serve you because, for example, let's take XRP. A lot of people are all in XRP and essentially they've had to watch their coin not even 2x, depending on where they bought it from. Some could have done significantly better than that, but no more than sort of a 3x. While some of these coins have gone up, 10, something like Chainlink 20, 30x, Cardano's done exceptionally well, and they've essentially had to watch their coin not do a lot. And that's really the risk of being all in on one coin. The cryptocurrency is still largely speculative, which means news, certainly negative news, has a significantly more bigger impact than positive news. And, we can see the sort of wheels of fortune, the hands of fortune kind of change very quickly when it comes to a project. So that's why I, don't cover Cardano on a daily basis. I think there's plenty of YouTubers out there that just love the fact that you guys really want to watch Cardano. They understand that there's a big following against Cardano and have decided to kind of market their channels. They've done a 360, they've done a 180 and kind of decided to market their channels as a Cardano channel. That's not what this channel is. This channel is an all-in crypto channel. We're trying to cover everything in the crypto space as we think there is so much going on, so much ingenious sort of progress being made. So that's why we don't make Cardano videos every day. We are interested in Cardano. It's one of our biggest holdings and is going to continue to be one. And I think, and hopefully this video has highlighted to you just how much is to come for Cardano. We still have a whole ecosystem to be built on top of it. And that's before we've even really rolled out our completed project. And Cardano will never really be completed. There'll constantly be development on it. We see a lot of things going on with Africa, the Africa deal, and as I think the overall crypto market is going to continue to move in an upwards direction, Cardano is going to benefit as a result of that, the same way it did in 2017. And perhaps in the future we will see it decoupling and not following Bitcoin. But one of the key things to get your head around when it comes to the crypto space is everything follows Bitcoin. When Bitcoin sells off, the rest of the market sells off. It's that simple. It's not one of these altcoins. It wasn't Ethereum selling off that caused the rest of the market sell off. It was Bitcoin. It applies to sort of Ethereum and Cardano. And essentially, Ethereum's a little bit higher than this in terms of, following the Bitcoin structure. And we kind of, we've called that for a long time now. This was taken before Cardano had even reached its all-time highs, where we told you it was going to happen, it was going to capitulate. We were spot on about that, and the reason being is just simple. Everything follows Bitcoin. So I hope this video has been somewhat useful. Like I say, we can see similar things playing out for Cardano that we've seen happen in Ethereum and Bitcoin. We think Cardano is essentially going to go to $3 in the next couple of months. We could be absolutely wrong, guys, and remember, this is absolutely not financial advice. We're just giving you our opinion on things and kind of how we see things. I'll highlight this area for you of where we'd be at sort of April, May, and what we saw last bull run 2017 in the space. And you can really see, it was a very good time. And I think that is going to apply to this cycle. I think that is going to apply to, the overall crypto market, as what we are looking at here is the chart of all the money in crypto. And essentially, I think you're going to see the same thing play out this year that took place in 2017. We're just getting started, in my opinion, in this bull market. We still have a large volume of money to flow into the crypto space to the tune of trillions of dollars. And I want you all to be a part of that, and that's why this channel is here. So I'm going to love and leave you on that note, guys. If you have found value in this content, a like is appreciated. Comments are, I really appreciate the comments, because at the end of the day, I do this for you guys. I want to know your feedback, good or bad. I can take criticism. And that is really all I have for you in this video, guys. So get subscribed to one of the fastest growing and the realest YouTube channels out there, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next YouTube video. Stay tuned, guys.